So it's another quick review. It's something I've not done in a while because I've been busy with work and stuff. And I got a new pickup today, and I decided to go and grab one of these. This is the brand new Star Wars Black Series Vader helmet from the Kenobi Disney Plus series. And it's heavy. It's heavier than any of the other helmets I have. Now, it is one that splits in two parts, and yes, it is silver, not your standard black, but I don't mind that because you actually have like a break there, so it's black one side, silver the other, and it's like almost like comic book reflective colours. It's quite cool. Now I need to separate it again, and this is the tricky bit because there's 6 magnets or so either side. 3 magnets either sides, but they're neodymium magnets. And yes, if you did hear that, it is electronic. You do get the details of all the cables and everything inside, which is pretty cool. And it is wearable. It's a nightmare to wear if you have glasses. The easiest way of doing it is to take your glasses off, which I don't have a problem with, but I know some people can't see. Now, in order to get this on, you have to put this piece on first. You split it there, and it just clamps around your neck. If you can align the locks, like so. Now, I just discovered that it has different sound effects. It makes 2 sound effects, both different types of breathing, and it's whether or not you have this piece on which makes the difference. So this is the unmasked breathing. Which is pretty cool. Now, if you've got long hair, be prepared. It is going to hurt to put this on because you end up shutting your hair in the magnets. But you have to make sure you've got your head in here first before lining it up because it won't fit otherwise. So it goes back, and make sure your hair's not in your eyes either. And then it comes forward. And then it will lock. You'll get that sound when it locks together. Now, if you struggle to breathe in this plate here is removable. If I can remember how you do it. I probably should have done that first, but okay. So that is the full helmet. And it is pretty heavy. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall off. Although my hair is poking out of places because I can't tuck it in. The one problem I have is the lenses in the eyes are red. So everything you see is red. I've got to take this off, it's getting hot. This is where I struggle. No, can't do it. Ooh. So not only does it have magnets, but there's 2 pins here. These little pins are what change the sound effects. Right, now I can show you what I was trying to show you originally. This plate is removable. So you can have it like that and still wear it. so you can breathe easier, which I think is a pretty cool idea actually, because then anyone can wear it. But you want to have it in for the full look. One accessory, I guess you can call it, this comes with, is this. It is just a single piece of plastic, and this is your display stand for when you want to display the helmet. And it will just sit, when you have this on a shelf, this will sit in there, like so, tipping the helmet up a bit so it sits level, which is pretty cool. Right, now I can see. I can try and get this off again. Oh. And it just clips together like so. Now it takes 2 batteries, unlike most helmets, and they're AAAs, and they go into a little section just here, which also has little pin type peg ports on them, which lock into little slits on here, so you can actually work out which way round it goes when it comes to putting it back. But you have to make sure that you actually lock them in the right way when you do it. Otherwise, it's not going to be very comfortable to wear. So that is locked, like so. Now, one thing I wanted to show you, that detailing on the back of the band, none of that is actually metal. That is all painted plastic, and it looks metallic, and that is actually a really nice finish. Just like the insides in there, all of that is plastic or bendable rubber. Now, it would have been nice if they could have engineered it to have a voice changer. That would have been pretty cool, because they could have easily removed parts in here and had one in there. Now, there is a nice little finish just in there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little fan blade. That's a little fan blade, I am guessing, is your speaker. Yeah, that is your speaker. So they've actually integrated the speaker into his helmet design. So if I come to the inner panel, which is your headpiece, you can see the blood red eyes now, and the silver helmet instead of the black, because you can see the difference between here and here. That's actually quite noticeable on camera, but on the thing itself, it's not as noticeable. It all sort of blends. It is a cool design though, but don't get me wrong. And that is the top. Now, you do get the 4 magnets, which lock into almost like the crest, I want to call it. You can just put that on and keep it like that if you wanted to. And that would sit happily on a shelf, because then that would be level. Or you can buy a 3-tiered display stand, which I've seen online. Not that I would get one. So in here, all you have is foam padding on the top, because it is heavy, like I said, and a rubber guard around the lenses and for your nose, and this elastic strap. That is all you have supporting it. It doesn't sound like much, but the way they've done it, it totally works. So as I was saying, the sounds are changed via having this fitted. So you have your unmasked breathing with just this piece, you also get the sound for fitting this piece, because it makes more noise for taking it off and putting it back, like so. And then take it off. And then I'll just do the other breathing again so you can hear it if you didn't already. You can also stop it if you push the button again, if you don't want it to make any sounds. Or just take the batteries out. My only issue with this piece is that some of the panels on the headpiece here wobble. They're just for show, but they move. They just slide around a little. And the fact that this, you can already see, is an absolute fingerprint magnet, because it is shiny chrome plastic. So I would literally wipe it over with a cloth each time you use it to make it shine, and wear gloves when you pick it up. That's all I can say about this. It's more of a display piece than a toy, even though it's sold as a toy with an age rating, because it does actually have an age rating on this, and I believe it is 14 years and up for this, because they think if you're going to wear it, they also tell you in the instructions not to headbutt someone with it, which is common sense, and I'm guessing someone's obviously gone and done it. So that is the review, and if you see this on shelves anywhere, I do recommend picking them up, because it is actually an amazing piece. Now, I'm actually selling off one of my other helmets to make room for this. That's how much I like it. So, yeah, that's that for this review. I will be back with another review, hopefully over this weekend if I have time. And that will be a third-party Transformer. Thank you for watching, and I will be back again shortly, hopefully.